I really got to make a step for there. I'll try and get it done later. Yes. It's been raining again. And very sadly, I've lost my lupins, and I'm very sad about that. But what can I say? The tadpoles, there's oodles, billions and millions in the pond. But now, let's go and see the ducks. Come on. Oh, I've constructed this, put a latch and everything on it. Oh dear. Yes. Yes. What am I doing locking it? I won't be able to get out. Let's say hello to the ducks, is it? Right. Good morning, ducks. Good morning. Wait. What, Miss Lucy? What do you want, Miss Lucy? Do you want my basket? You see, boys and girls, Miss Lucy Goosey loves her carrots, don't you, darling? Yes. You see, so if Miss Lucy loves carrots, you see, look, she can't get enough. Look, well, that was too. So the daily carrot with the geese, look, see, it's lovely. Do you want a bite? I'm sorry, I didn't chop them up. Here you go. Try that one, Miss Pearl. No, they have to wait for Lucy. Right. Well, I hope you got that my darling Miss Little Lucy Goosey loves her carrots, and the ducks do too. The thing is with Miss Lucy Goosey, what she loves to do the best is, like most of us, she likes them with a bit of water. Well, we like ours cooked in water. We like them raw. You naughty chicken. Look at that. I caught her. Be candid, she was. Pecking on an egg. You cop it, chicken. So today, my dears, I have to go to the shop. Yes, to the farm supplies. I need to get a sack of food, or 2 or 3, and I've changed my bedding. I've changed my bedding, but no, the ducks' bedding. You see, they are now on the posh stuff because it's back in stock. So when I say the posh stuff, I mean I've changed to something called au bois. Now, au bois is French, and it's, so I've got that one, let's check. Ooh. So it's French, and it's dried hemp. Yes. So let's search for eggs in there. So I have to try and get the eggs out the way of these chickens, because they will eat them. Yes, they will. Come on then, let's sort this water out, ducks. So I've forgotten me doofer. So I'm in mid-preparations, I am, for mid-preparations on this duck pen. I am. Yes. And I haven't got me what's it for the doodah. No, I haven't got me what's it for the doodah. So when I say I'm in mid-preparations for the duck pen, you see, because they really don't like it in the poly, so they're out here. Which is legal, by the way, now. Yes. Yes, but I've not let them out yet. That will be in a few days. So I'm trying to cut down on the water in this area. So I'm going to extend it a bit. So I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it as well as tall as I can, really, for the little darlings. I think it needs to be about 7 foot, maybe 7.5 foot tall, which means I can sink 8-foot posts in there, which means, obviously not on the concrete, because I'd have to cut it down to 7 for that, but which means that I can fit a 4x2 by 1 foot plasterer's trough in, which I have to do an outlet for, attach a hose so I can water me rhubarb with. Yes. And yeah, so I think I won't put it on this side because of my little darlings with the amount of water they splash about. So I think it's better off if it goes. I bet this water in here is mucky. So it's better off if it goes in the wildlife area by there, then just floating around on the deck sort of thing, on the concrete here, which I do not like. I do not like at all, you see, because I want to keep as much water out of the pen as possible. Don't I, say hello to Mr. Ganderton. Aren't you, darling? What about you, Lucy? Look at your head. Mr. Ganderton, stop clutching at that lady. Look at the way he clutches onto you. What are you doing to her, Mr. Ganderton? I know you love her. I do. I know he loves you, don't I? Yes, I do. You do love her, don't you, Mr. G? Mr. Pendry, how are you today, dear? Yes. Well, yeah, I know you're all right. Are you all right, my love? Give us a kiss. Give us a kiss. Can I have a kiss? No, I wouldn't. Don't tell me to do that. I think she told me to honk off. Oh, crikey. Right, let's close that up. And let's get that in there. Yes, I think she told me to honk off. I forgot I didn't have an end on it. It's no good when you haven't got an end on it. Look at my bags. I swear last night I went to bed late. I did. I didn't go to sleep until about 20 past 10. I mean, I was an hour and a half late for bed, mister. Don't you hiss at me, Mr. Pendry. I'm telling you, goose. Yes, you'll be crispy goose. Do you want to taste some soy sauce, my darlings, and a rub of good old Himalayan salt on your bones, eh? What do you mean, no? It's very good. It's very good, apparently. Crispy goose. No more hissing, do you hear? Yes. Yes, indeed. So, I've just about finished my path by there. And, yes. Miss Lucy! I know! What do you mean, no? Mr. Pendry, stop looking at me with those wild eyes. You don't like me, do you, anymore? No. You don't have to admit to it like that, do you? Oh, sorry about the close-up. Yeah. They're chewing on their carrots. You see the carrots? Because geese have teeth. Have I got a dirty nose? No, it's the bone. The geese have teeth. And when I say the geese, look at those. Are you enjoying that? Are you enjoying that swim? Are you enjoying that swim? You are? I'm so glad to hear it. Watch out, there's a gander about. Yes, I know. It's too small for you, isn't it, Mr. G? Yes. Excuse you? Miss Thompson! Miss Thompson! Yes? Yes. You don't seem to me to be very big, but she is going to... She's only a baby. Do you want me to put that in the water for you, Lucy? What? Come on, let me sort that out. Oh, look at the state of your water. What have you done already? My crikey. Yes. Oh, Mr. Ganderton, you see, look, they all like the carrots. It keeps them occupied. It really does. So today, I will be cleaning this stinky mess. What do you think about that? Oh, look. Hello? Hello in there. I do believe that's Miss Josephine. It might not be, but I think it is. We have a look at that duck over there. Now, I think Miss Josephine, no, that's Miss Josephine. That one must be laying an egg. I do believe Miss Josephine, she's 8 years old, and ducks don't really live till this ripe old age. Yes, indeed. Bless her. So she's struggling ever so with her arthritis. Bless her heart. Don't you, Josephine? I mean, sometimes she just spends all day in the house, you know. See, look, they'll all have a go at those carrots. So what I want to do is I need to put a roof on. So I have to build it up proper and put a roof on to keep the rain out, because it's absolutely rained like nobody's business this year. And it's been torrential, and we've had the wettest March since records began in Wales, that is. And yes, so I need to keep this area dry. I also need to put this area legal, as in I won't have to move them into the tunnel in the winter, because the ducks like it, but the geese don't. And yeah, I think because geese are guardian animals, then they feel in the night time they're more alert as opposed to going to sleep. They're more alert in case anybody or anything, four-legged or two-legged, they're alert all the time. So they need to be in the dark. So I need to put a roof over here. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it, but I do need to put a roof on that'll stop the rain, because then I can put chip-ins, not chip-ins as in stone chip-ins, but bark, or even the dried hemp, you know, the au bois, a fine covering, you know, a good covering. And so long as I keep the rain and the water out, which is why I want to put a bathing area and whatnot down by the wildlife area, further back, and sort of try and protect this area so that they're not drilling in all this wet and muck. I've tried to cover up all the mud, but it's not working. They're still finding it. But if I was to keep it dry, then that's half the battle, isn't it? Look, they've done it again. See, dirty water. Will you ducks stop it? You see, they get the mud, they put it in the water, they filter it, and then happy ducks. Fortunately, the chickens got their own water in there, hung up on a piece of string, which they can get at, so that's all good. Anyway, I must quack off now, so I should say TTFN. I will be posting proper videos as I can do it. I have been recording, but I haven't been well physically, and I've been in the doldrums. You wouldn't believe, I've been so doldrummed. So you don't want to see that, yeah. No. So I shall get off that subject because I am in the doldrums, but I'm feeling better. Finally said TTFN to my friend Liz. So she had her funeral was last Wednesday. So, but she passed in the beginning of September, at the same time as the Queen, but it was suspicious. But they finally released her body, and she has had her funeral. So I'm thankful for that. And yes, so yes, but I haven't been well, neither. And I chopped some of my fingers off. The one is healing fan-dabby-dozy, and the other, it looks like I've got an onion growing out the side of it. It's because it was cut off. I flipped it back over and went to the hospital. But I'd done a good job on it, so all they did was they x-rayed it, or them, and put some steri strips, a lot of steri strips, holding the tops on. So the one is healed nice. You can just about see the scarring, and I suppose because it's the end of the finger, it'll grow out. But the other one, well, it does look a bit like an onion, or it looks like I've got a golf ball under my finger. But that's because I had to fold it back on and close it, and because it was such, it was down to the bone, it's got to repair, it's got to knit, so I'm hoping that will grow. I have another appointment with the hospital in, I believe, 4 weeks, so that'll go for a checkup. Apparently I've got glass in it, because that's what happened. I was polishing, and a fine glass bowl, and I don't know what happened, but it split in two and took my fingers with it. Yes, the glass didn't shatter, it just landed on the bathroom floor because it was an orchid plant pot. But I didn't have an orchid in it, I had potpourri in it. So I picked the glass up, and I had the bathroom window open, and it was, well below freezing. I think it was 14 below outside. So maybe when I squirted the cleaner on it, the glass broke and took my fingers. So the glass is now in the bin. No, I was tempted, but I didn't glue it back together. It went in the bin. Yes. So there we are. So I shall say TTFN for now before I get cut off, and carry on with my duck duties, because I need to get to the shop and buy some au bois and some feed, and I've also got to give them their fancy corn. Yes, haven't I? That's what you're all waiting for, isn't it, dears? Yes, yes. So TTFN, love and hugs from me, the ducks, the geese and the chooks. And soon I'll be able to let them run free. Yes. So as soon as I can, we will. I'll video it as soon as they get their first play day out. Yes. Okie doke. So TTFN from me, the ducks and the chickens. God bless you all. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. This is Angela from Not Just About Ducks saying I so appreciate you all, and I'm so thankful. And I've forgotten my knife. Where's my knife? Anyway, TTFN. Bye.